This is Mac OS Ken.
Apple Vision Pro news, a huge concession for Europe from Apple, and Girl State goes to Sundance. It is Monday, the 22nd of January, 2024. I'm Ken Ray, and this is news from Mac OS Ken, brought to you by yours truly and supported by people like you, patrons through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/MacOSCan. The first day of orders for Apple Vision Pro has come and gone. Let's start first with the goods for which people were buying. Apple Vision Pro comes in 3 configurations, according to a piece from Upload VR. One with 256 gigabytes of storage for $3,500, 512 gigabytes for $3,700, and 1 terabyte for $3,900. Another piece from the site lists what's in the box. No human head, you'll have to supply that. In addition to the headset, buyers get a light seal cushion, a solo knit band, a dual loop band, a cover, a battery, a polishing cloth, a 30-watt USB-C power adapter, and a USB-C charging cable. Want to keep it safe in a case? Reports over the weekend listed a couple of options. The Upload VR piece listing what's in the box says Apple's got a case available. The Cupertino company says the Apple Vision Pro travel case has a retractable handle and specially designed compartments for your battery, Zeiss optical inserts, Apple Vision Pro cover, and additional accessories. That will run buyers $199. For less than half the price of Apple's official case, 9 to 5 Toys has word of a third-party carrying case from Spigen. That's got room for accessories as well, plus a hidden pouch for an AirTag in case your headset decides to wander off without you. That one will run buyers $90 when they can buy it again. 9 to 5 Toys says the Spigen case went up for pre-order Friday through Amazon. Checking the site Sunday afternoon, ordering was not an option. With no price listed, the Amazon page for the case said, "Currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this item will be back in stock." All right, so that's what people are getting, and maybe a case to go with it. When are they getting the things? Well, something tells me we can't really be sure right now. 20 minutes after the device went up for order Friday morning, Mac Rumors Dan Barbera posted online, Apple Vision Pro delivery date's already being pushed back a few weeks. Quickest model you can get right now is the base model on the 13th through the 16th of February. Guessing this will be unavailable soon. 512 and 1 terabyte models, the 1st through the 8th of March. I've heard similar from a couple of Mac OS Ken listeners. John wrote to me to say, got the 1 terabyte model, no color choice, added the $200 case, expect to pick it up at the local Apple store on the 3rd of February. Yes, I goofed on my credit card security code, so I had to start my order completely over and lost my Prime spot on the 2nd. I suspect my need for the maximum storage allowed me to keep a decent delivery date. I also heard from my friend Barry, who said he ordered a base model 256 Apple Vision Pro on Friday. The process was incredibly easy and smooth, done in under 4 minutes, including the 2 face scans, selection options, payment, etc. He is on track for a 2nd of February delivery. For fun, he checked again 5 hours later and saw delivery had shifted to sometime between the 1st of March and the 8th. Checking again Sunday evening, they had slipped again. Last night, the same model was showing delivery between the 4th of March and the 11th. If you're still thinking about getting an Apple Vision Pro but are on the fence about AppleCare, consider this. Replacing the machine without AppleCare could run over 2/3 of the cost of the device itself. A piece from Apple Insider says AppleCare for the mixed reality headset will run buyers $499. While that may sting, the report says to repair a cracked cover glass, Apple estimates that it would cost $799. That is the only named repair work, but the estimated cost for other damage is $2,399. With AppleCare, the report says repair costs per incident will run buyers $299, batteries not included. The report has Apple explaining to buyers your product is eligible for a battery replacement at no additional cost if you have AppleCare Plus and your product's battery holds less than 80% of its original capacity. Without AppleCare, sounds like you're buying new batteries as needed. Apple's support page for Vision Pro repair says the device's warranty does not cover batteries that wear down from normal use. Of course, Apple does sell extra batteries, also known as replacement batteries, I suppose. Those will run buyers $199 per. If you've been excited for over half a year for Apple's mixed reality marvel, a potential wet blanket, Mac Rumor says the Cupertino company has posted a support doc urging caution for folks with various medical conditions. According to the report, people with heart conditions, migraines or chronic headaches, dizziness or vertigo, eye or vision conditions such as binocular vision conditions, psychological conditions, inner ear conditions, history of dry eyes, itchiness or swelling of the eyelids, skin allergies or sensitivities, seizures, and or balance or gait conditions should consult their doctor or healthcare provider before mixing realities. Even when you get the green light, assuming you do, Apple suggests you ease into the whole thing. If your medical provider confirmed that it's safe for you to use Apple Vision Pro, the support doc encourages users to use the device seated and start with a less immersive experience. It also advises such users to use the headset over short increments of time and to take frequent breaks. People who are pregnant are also urged to proceed with caution due to an increased risk of nausea or loss of balance, according to Mac Rumors. If hearing or reading about Apple Vision Pro isn't enough for you, has Apple got a couple of videos for you? The question was rhetorical. The answer is yes. First, a piece from Mac Rumors says the Cupertino company has posted a video showing how Apple's first spatial computer is made. Note that wording, by the way. Apple's description says a peek behind the scenes to see how we make Apple Vision Pro our first spatial computer. You can catch the video now on YouTube. Now, while I was there checking that one out, I noticed another video the site was shoving my way, a guided tour of Apple Vision Pro. It is what it sounds like. Alessandra McGinnis, product manager, Apple Vision Pro, sits on the couch and guides a guy through using the device. He doesn't do anything we haven't heard about before, but the demo is more in-depth. Well worth a watch if you are interested. As stated before, the video is available now on YouTube. iPhone users in the EU may have easier access to competing digital payment systems in the relatively near future. As had been rumored last month, the European Commission says Apple will open near-field communication, or NFC, in iPhone to third-party payment people. If approved, says a report on the issue from Engadget, Apple would allow third parties access to APIs with NFC technology, no fee or use of Apple Pay or wallet required. Seen as something between an olive branch for the European Commission and a shield against stiffer regulation, the move has so far been accepted as neither. The report says the European Commission has opened Apple's proposal to feedback from interested entities and Apple rivals on whether the proposed changes should be accepted. If you get a message about a settlement for an issue with your iPhone 7, you're not hallucinating, and it's probably not a scam. Probably. A piece from Apple Insider says the 6-year-long saga about the iPhone 7 speaker issue is finally coming to a close, with Apple agreeing to settle a class action lawsuit about the matter. Now, if you're like me, you do not remember this one at all. According to the suit, according to the report, Plaintiffs experienced grayed out speaker buttons while in calls, loss of voice command capability for Apple's virtual assistant, an inoperable voice memos app, degradation of microphone fidelity, and other audio-related issues. Okay, that's starting to ring a bell. Folks potentially due a payment are those who owned an iPhone 7 or iPhone 7 Plus between the 16th of September 2016 and the 3rd of January 2023. There are other requirements. More information is available at the site smartphoneaudiosettlement.com. And finally today, an anticipated documentary for Apple TV Plus had a splashy premiere over the weekend, and now it's got a release date. The Cupertino streamer issued a press release Friday saying that Girl State had a screening at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival. Announcing the film last month, Apple said Girl State follows 500 teenage girls from across Missouri who gather for a week-long immersion in an elaborate laboratory of democracy where they build a government from the ground up, campaign for office, and form a Supreme Court to weigh the most divisive issues of the day. And at least some of them got to go to Park City. Film directors and producers Amanda McBain and Jesse Moss were at the Sundance premiere, along with a number of Girl State participants. The film hits Apple TV Plus on Friday, the 5th of April. macOS Ken, brought to you by me and supported by people like you, patrons through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/macOSKen. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media. Online at backbeatmedia.com. You can reach me a couple of ways. Info at macosken.com or call 716-780-4080. Until next time, that is news from macOS Ken. I'm Ken Ray.
Ciao.